So today's video is going to be a little bit different. We're going to be changing a backplate on my ROG Ally. We're going to be modding, customizing my ROG Ally with a new backplate. I also have a new case. Today's video is a collaboration with HandheldDIY. They've sent over a pretty cool, good quality case here. I didn't even have a case for my ROG Ally, so this is actually pretty nice. My Ally is already in here. I'm gonna go ahead and open this, and here she is. It's got a nice velvety protective block right here so that it covers the screen in case of an impact of any sort. It's kind of funny, it imprinted the Ally logo right there from the back of the backplate here. It's also got a really nice zipper handle, whatever you want to call this thing. I like it. It's pretty good quality. They also included a custom nameplate with my channel name and my nickname, Zach. Now let's get in here and unbox the backplate. We've got an instruction manual here, and we've got a link to their website here if you want to scan that, or you can visit www.handhelddiy.com. And then we have, let's see what this is, optimizing your ROG Ally experience, addressing back button non-clickable issue by improving fitment precision. Interesting. This should lift right up. And we have the back plate itself. Okay, we have some tools as well. We included a tiny screwdriver to take the screws out of the back of the ROG Ally. Got a thermal pad, a thermal brick. This looks like an Apple Watch armband, but it's probably going to be for the case so you can strap things on there. I don't know. Not entirely sure about that one. I'll probably have to see what I can do with that. I'm going into this kind of blind, but it shouldn't be too difficult considering it is just the back plate. Here it is. Here is a closer look at this clear glacier backplate for the Ally. It has the nameplate right there. This will be replaced with my nameplate, and then we've got a little kickstand right here as well. And I'm sure this can be used for other modifications as well. So it looks like we have 6 screws here. I'm gonna go ahead and take all of these out and try to keep them in order because I believe they're not all the same size. Okay, all the screws are loose and removed. I should be able to remove this now. I've got my 6 screws in order here that I removed, and the middle bottom screw is actually a shorter screw, so we want to remember that. We don't want to put a long screw in the middle and like force anything. Next, I have to unscrew the triggers and the back buttons from this default case so I can transfer them over to the new back plate. Should be pretty simple here. And that's gonna come right out. It's got a little spring and a little screw there as well. Let me make sure I keep all of those together, and the back buttons are out. There's 2 screws that hold the triggers. Gotta get those out. These trigger screws are very tiny, so let me make sure I don't lose these either. And our left trigger is off. The screw is actually still in there, so let me remember that. The screws are both still in there, so I'm gonna leave those in there. And now we're all good and don't need this anymore. Let's go ahead and do the right trigger first. So to prevent any button pressing issues, I'm gonna put these little plus sign caps over these plus signs so that the button pressing actually goes through on these back buttons. There goes that little plus sign gummy. That was actually really hard to put on. All of my screws are back in, and this looks actually really cool. You guys know I'm a fan of the clear glacier aesthetic. My keyboard is actually clear, and my phone case, and a lot of other things that I've had in the past, but yeah, this looks really nice. For the finishing touch, let's go ahead and put my nameplate on there. I don't know if this one actually comes off, so I'm just gonna go ahead and place it over it. Looks pretty good. Here's the top now with the divided colors or plates. Here's the back. There's the sides. The sides are like my favorite part because you can see like that red from the inside of the components and stuff. There it is, and it feels really good quality. Doesn't feel cheap. Now it has a little kickstand. Let's try out the kickstand. Boom. Now it doesn't have a crazy like viewing angles, it's pretty straight on, but now it can at least sit on my desk if I wanted it to. So the kickstand actually has these rails. I don't know if you can see it. You can see it a little bit. It's kind of like the Apple Watch, and that's what the Apple Watch strap is for. You'll insert it here. You'll slide the strap in there. Boom. Then you could loop around to the other side and slide right over here. Now the purpose of this is obviously to attach a power bank or an accessory that you would want to be held onto the back of your Ally. There you have it. This is the HandheldDIY Modcase, and I wasn't scared to put it on. It was pretty straightforward, pretty simple. I think a lot of people would be able to do it. Everything you need was included. We had extra screws, we had a screwdriver, we had a thermal pad, and this backplate should ideally keep the system cooler. It has more ventilation, and with the included thermal pad, it's probably better than what I had in there, which is just this. Now if you have any custom cooling or anything like that, then it's probably going to be a little bit different, but mine was pretty much default on the inside, so I used the thermal pad, and here we are. Actually, for the purpose of filming this video, the Apple Watch strap, which is meant for your battery packs and things like that, is actually pretty useful for just gripping onto the system, which is nice. Let's go ahead and power this bad boy on. There we go. All done. If you have any questions about these accessories or modifications, or just any questions about the ROG Ally in general, be sure to leave those in the comment section down below. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you found this informative, entertaining, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.